friends, we're back in the kitchen with my husband and top chef Will Van Dusen.
Hi everybody.
And the pork loin has just come out of the oven, so if you want to come get a close-up look on this bad boy before Will explains more about it, so they can see all this delicious goodness. All right, take it from here, babe.
All right, so what we did is we roasted the pork loin at 350 degrees after we took it out of the brine.
Well, you gotta slow down. I already missed that part. Woo! So you did what now?
All right, so we roasted the pork loin at 350 degrees.
Okay.
Once we took it out of the brine.
Okay. Which was the liquidy goodness we put it in yesterday.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Can't forget the liquidy goodness.
Right.
And then we roasted it until it was 135 degrees in the center. Okay. We pulled it out and we let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, just to allow all the juices to kind of pull themselves back into the meat so the meat's not dry. All right, so we're going to slice it so you can see why we brine pork loin. Right, if you want to come in here, Allie, kind of get a close-up of this. You can see how moist that pork is. See how, see how it's nice and juicy in there.
Wow, look at that.
See? So what the brining does is it imparts flavor and moisture, and it just makes things delicious.
Well, I cannot wait to eat this for dinner. However,
I should taste it right now.
oh my gosh. I feel like we're on one of those little shows, those cooking shows. It's kind of like a cooking show.
They kind of really like
It's
a
a
cooking
clever
show.
cooking show, folks.
That's
I
right.
hope you enjoy.
Nice and tender. You can taste just a little bit of that apple cider. A little sweetness on the outside.
And also, I don't even like pork. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually good though. I would eat this. I don't like pork at all, but I always eat his pork loin for Thanksgiving. So, okay. Let me sit this down so I'm not talking with food in
With
my
your
mouth.
mouth full.
Okay.
That is rude.
It is. All right. So now that you've taught us about the pork loin, I need your turkey tips.
Turkey tips? Well, there's a couple.
Okay.
You can brine your turkey like this, which is going to essentially guarantee that you have a nice moist turkey. The other kind of tricks to a turkey is not to cook it, overcook it. And one of the tricks that we've used over the years is mix some sage and some thyme, a little bit of salt and pepper with some butter, and spread it under the skin of the turkey, and then bake it that way.
That is delicious.
And, you know, low and slow is always a good idea.
So, like, is there a rule of, like, say my turkey is 20 pounds, how many hours should I cook it? Or that's not how it works?
Well, it does. It depends on the oven as well. But following the directions on the package usually gets you pretty close. But have a good meat thermometer and don't leave it in the turkey. Otherwise it will melt.
That actually happens.
Somebody did that.
Hey, listen, I called him and I said, how do I know if this turkey's done? And he's like, well, you gotta check the temperature, like put the thermometer in it and take it out when it gets to whatever it was. So I literally put the thermometer in it, closed the oven, and I was waiting for it to get to that right temperature. And then when I went back to open and check, the thermometer had melted all over everything.
Yeah, not a good scene.
Yeah.
Not a good scene.
I told you, I don't really cook. I just like to wear the aprons.
Yeah. Well, when you check your turkey, you always want to put it in the breast at the thickest part and put the thermometer all the way to the bone, because that's what you want to make sure it cooks all the way through. And on your turkey, you can probably take it out at 155 degrees. Let it sit for 15 minutes, just let it rest, and it's going to come up 10 degrees. So.
That's interesting. I don't know that.
Yep.
Why?
Anytime you take anything out of the oven, it continues to cook.
Even if you take it off the pan?
Yep.
Okay. So what are the best spices to use for turkey?
Always sage.
Okay.
I like thyme, garlic, salt and pepper. That's all you need, really.
Simple, classic.
That's right.
Okay, well, anything else you can think of? Any other Thanksgiving tips?
Not right at the moment.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you next time.